Christina. Christina, we are live now. Can you please make me the co-host?
Absolutely. Hello, live streamers. All right, Nancy, you are the co-host. Thank you for everything, by the way.
It's pleasure.
Very grateful for your help.
Okay, so I'll be admitting after 1 minute.
Great.
So have a great session.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Christina, I'm admitting the learners.
Great. That was a quick minute. Oh, good. Yay. I love watching people pop on. Hi, Susan. Good morning. How did you feel? Pam, too. How did you feel after 3 classes yesterday?
I felt great.
Hi, Mary Beth. We got Janice here from England. Yay. I love when you can make it. It's so hard with the time difference, but man, it's amazing the effort that is made. Thank you so much, Janice. Thank you.
I missed so many of yours because I can't be there, but I'll try and get the ones I can.
And I get that. I really appreciate that so much. It's awesome.
Because you're so good.
Oh, thank you. Well, hi, Marv. How are you? Oh, I love your t-shirt. I love Hogwarts. Yeah. Good old Harry Potter. Never gets old,
Hey,
does it?
Gryffindor.
All the way. All the way. Okay, so Deborah, how did you feel after 3 classes yesterday? Pam, where are you?
Fantastic.
Good.
You know what I noticed? I'm spotting myself throughout the day, correcting my back, my head, and everything towards better posture.
Okay, that could just make me cry. That's the purpose, right?
Yep.
I say it. On the mat, we practice so you can stand tall off the mat.
Yep.
Thank you for sharing that. That's the key to living a long, strong, healthy life, right? Independent life, right?
Which is what we all want.
Which is what we all want. Whoa, look at Denise's outside. That looks fantastic. Denise, thank you for taking us outside today. That's amazing. Pam T, remind me where you are, that it was 115 degrees yesterday. That's amazing.
115.
Where are you? You can put it in the chat box. Tucson. Wow, 115 degrees. Wow. Has it been that hot in Texas too, Susan?
Mid-90s. It's still pretty hot because it's very humid.
Yeah, it's humid here today too. It's from Long Beach. It's humid. I'm a little, why? I moved from Western Massachusetts, the capital of humidity, besides Florida, let's face it. And I'm here in Long Beach, California. Now we get so much humidity in the summer. It's amazing. Well,
Michigan.
And Michigan too, so much humidity. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, Pam, I'm glad you got sleep though. So everyone who took 3 classes with me yesterday, you got good sleep, right? Yeah. The important thing is when we are working out so consistently, which so many of you are, it's incredible. We have to get adequate sleep. If we do not get adequate sleep, our bodies, our muscles don't recover, right? And we don't feel great. And we're not getting the benefits that we could be getting if we were sleeping better. So everybody who keeps showing up to their mats, please, please get adequate sleep. I know I taught 6 classes yesterday. I was in bed last night and I slept for 8.5 hours. I'm going to just say, I have never slept better in my life than working out this like 26 classes a week. I sleep so great. It's awesome. And so it makes a difference, right? My muscles are recovering well. I'm feeling great. I am happy. I'm productive when I'm not on my mats or on a spin bike. So it makes a difference, the sleep we get. Drinking water, right? I always say, drink half your body weight in ounces of water a day. Makes the world of difference. Hi, Dorinda. I'm so happy everyone's here. All right, I will share my slides. All right, I'm Christina, your guide for the day. I'm in Long Beach, like I said, from Western Massachusetts. I am a certified yoga, spin, and meditation teacher. I love, love, love what I do. And I love doing it with all of you on this incredible platform of Get Set Up. I am all about health and wellness, and I am all about each one of us living our best lives, right? Having the strongest, healthiest minds, bodies, and souls possible. Yoga, coming to your mat, movement, breath work, hiking, just moving our bodies and being mindful, I believe is the way to achieve that. So I'm so happy that you're all here with me today. Thank you so much. Today, such a dreamy class, stretch and de-stress. Such a great way to kind of end the week, right? Because we'll meet again on the mat on Sunday, beginning the week, summer solstice. We'll be in summer, amazing, or on our way there, right? What's today's date? 19. Oh yeah, on our way there. So this is our last class in spring of 2021. That's kind of cool, right?
Yep.
And I'm so happy it's stretch and de-stress. So stretch and de-stress, what an amazing class. We really work on our breath, which we do in all of our classes. It's what yoga is really all about, and really breathing mindfully is just a great way to live your life off the mat as well. We will come into poses, we will hold them, we will stretch out, we will allow time for our muscles, fibers to elongate and release, right? Our muscles, our body is like our armor, right? In a way, like when things happen, our bodies kind of hold on to them, kind of it thinks that it's protecting us, right? But really we have to let go, right? We have to let go of muscle tension. We have to let go of the toxins in our bodies so that we can be the healthiest versions of ourselves. So this class, holding poses for 30 seconds, that's really the amount of time it takes for a muscle to get the message like, oh, I'm safe here. I can let go. I can release. I can elongate. So that's what we do in this class. It decreases muscle tension. It increases flexibility. It decreases stress and anxiety, of course, because we're constantly just releasing. It's a beautiful practice. So I'm so happy to be sharing it with you. At Get Set Up, we learn from each other. I don't know. I've been here since the end of March. I've been teaching virtually since last March of 2020, when the pandemic happened. This platform has been such a gift to my life. So I'm so glad you've all found it. And I'm so glad we get to have this journey together, right? This journey of practicing and the journey of just living our best lives. So I'm so grateful. Having your cameras on really does help me help you. It helps me get a pulse of the class. It helps me know if there are different modifications that I need to make for your body. If you're not comfortable having your cameras on, that's okay. Because I feel like even the people who don't have their cameras on, I'm in relationship with you too, by the way. We're all connected. We're all together. And everyone, a lot of people who don't have their cameras on, who have been coming, and everyone who's new and doesn't have their cameras on, it's okay. You need to always listen to your bodies, unmute yourself. If you have a question, if something I'm cueing isn't working for your body, you need to let me know, because I'm here to help. I'm here to I'm here so the pose, we can bring the pose to you, right? So we're not struggling to try to get into what we think that pose should look like. We bring the pose to us. So we figure out what our body needs from that pose, and then we figure it out. And listen, there are just some poses that our bodies don't want to don't do. So we don't do them. We find another pose for you to do that is safe and comfortable and relaxing. If you'd like a recording of this class afterwards, you can email help@getsetup.io. We are not live streaming today. Get Set Up does not get paid to promote any specific products. And we have Nancy with us today. Nancy is our Get Set Up TA. Everybody say hi, Nancy. Nancy, thank you so much for everything. We're so happy you're here. If you have any questions about the website, if you have any questions about registering for class, Nancy is your person. Okay. Same questions as always. Are there any medical conditions, any injuries I should know about to help keep you safe? Any requests for today's class? Hit me. Bring it on. Come on. No?
Hips.
Hips. Yes, they never lie, do they? Our hips are the truth tellers of our bodies. You got it. Anyone else have any injuries that I should know about? Hi, Mary.
Hi, I have some significant arthritis and some fibro and stuff, and I have done yoga before. Haven't done it in a while because of the pain threshold. So part of the reason I'm turning the camera off is to just give myself the breathing space to not do everything or to modify it as best I can. But that's just sort of where I am.
Oh, Mary, thank you so much for letting me know that. Yeah, you have to just listen to your body, right? So we'll come onto our mats, and we do this every class, no matter what it is. And we breathe for a few moments. We breathe to bring ourselves into the present moment, to land on our mats, and to bring ourselves into our bodies, right? Because I don't know about you, but we can be scattered, right? We can be here, we can be there, we can have a big bruise on our leg. We don't know where it came from. Why? Because we're off somewhere or doing something. So we get very acutely aware of our bodies on the mat before we move at all. So Mary, thank you for sharing. And yes, listen to your body. This is a great class. This is a great class for you. But still, I want you to lay low and just pace yourself. And if you have any questions, unmute yourself and ask me, okay?
Well, two questions I have. One is I don't want you to compromise the integrity of your program for other people, number one. And number two, do you have any classes for folks who have health challenges and muscle bone joint challenges that are on the schedule that I haven't seen?
Nancy, can you address that question in the chat to Mary Bunker, please? Thank you, Nancy. I'm not sure of that. So Nancy, we'll look into that and get back to you. And thank you for being so thoughtful about that. This is a very chill class. So we move slowly, we move mindfully, we spend a lot of time in breath. And so I just want all of us to enjoy the practice and take care of your bodies. All right, let's come onto our mats. Anyone else have any requests or any things they want to share with me about their bodies?
Yes, Christina.
Yes. Hi, Rosemary.
Hi. I have a lot of arthritis in my spine, so if you can do some stuff for spinal movement, I would appreciate it.
Dreamy. That was on my agenda.
Cool.
Too.
Great.
Great
Thank you.
minds. Yes, of course. All right. I will mute all. And we will come to our mats. Everybody can hear me okay? One class this week, my mic died and I didn't know. So please let me know if you can't hear me at some point. I mean, I'm all charged up today, but yeah. So when we come to our mats, you can sit on a pillow or a blanket to elevate your glutes to take pressure off your hip flexors. If your knees come up here, just put pillows and blankets and blocks to support them. This is Sukhasana, easy pose. So take whatever props you need to get the support to make this an easy pose. Have your palms, actually, let's have your palms facing down. Let's ground here. Let's ground into the present moment. Let's do 3 cleansing breaths. So that is like a deep inhale through the nose. And when we exhale it out, it's like a lion's breath. We go, shake your head and just let it all out. 3 times. You're muted, so you can be as loud as you want. And once you've completed your 3rd cleansing breath, your palms are pressed on your thighs. Gently close the eyes and gently close the lips. And just begin connecting to our Ujjayi breath, nostril breathing. Before we even do anything, I want you to notice how deep are you inhaling? Where does your inhale stop? Just bringing awareness to your breath. So often we breathe so shallow and don't even know it. Isn't it amazing that our body still functions so highly when we aren't breathing in the full amount of life force energy that we could be? And just begin to, on your next inhale, deepen the breath a little bit more. Slowly deepen the breath. And then when you exhale it out through the nose, just slowly allow the exhale to happen. You can draw the belly in, feel the rib cage come in, feel the chest fall. Feel all the dynamic movements that are happening in this breath cycle. Try to breathe in all the way down to the belly, all the way down to the pelvic floor, just filling yourself up with life force energy. Our existence depends on each breath we take. Breathing it gives us life. It heals us from the inside out. See if you can add on to each inhale and exhale here. Then on your next inhale, wherever you're at, take your time getting there. Just begin to sit up taller. Begin to draw the tailbone towards the mat. Stack each vertebra up. Roll the shoulders up and back and down. So the shoulder blades are trying to come together. Do a double chin back so your neck is in line with your spine. On your next inhale, slowly, gently, energetically lift the head off the neck, creating so much space between your ears and your shoulders. The mere act of stacking our joints, stacking our vertebra, we're actually warming up the back. We're warming up the core. Draw the navel in towards the spine. We are activating the deepest core muscles, the really important muscles, Those are the deep muscles below the surface, below that six pack that everybody pays attention to. But the muscles below that are so crucial to be strong. On your next inhale, grow tall. Roll the shoulders down. On the exhale, maintain the length. Inhale, grow tall again. And exhale, shift the body to the left, tuck the chin, draw the body down through the left, down through center, nice and slow, and draw it up through the right, beginning hip circles here. Allow the glutes to lift, the opposite glutes to lift as you need. Notice your lower back and notice your hips. Keep the breath deep and connected. Keep that spine long. Pausing right here, taking an inhale the next time you're up, and sit up tall. Take a look at the crossing of your legs. Remember them because we're going to switch them out. Draw the knees up, hug those knees in, rock side to side. Again, close your eyes, sitting up tall, bringing awareness to your hips and to your lower back. Exhale out, exhale out. Pausing in stillness, reverse the crossing of the legs. Move the fleshy parts away from the sits bones, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, bring that body to the right, reversing our circles, moving slowly. Have a gentle tuck of the chin to protect our neck. Draw the navel into the spine as we circle around. Keep your eyes closed and notice what you're feeling and where you are feeling it. One more full rotation around, and we will meet upright. Take your time getting there. We're never in a rush in this class. It's so fantastic. Once you're here, draw the knees in, uncross those ankles, sit up tall again, and rock side to side. And notice your hips and your lower back, right? It's like an assessment here. Is it looser? Do you feel more releasing? I don't know. What are you feeling? Just notice what's happening in your body. Pause in stillness here. Extend those legs long. Move the fleshy parts away from the sits bones and shake them out right here. So right here, we will bend into that right knee. We'll hold on to it. And let's straddle out the left leg. It's kind of fun, right? We'll drop the right knee down. Have the right inner sole of the foot in the left inner thigh. Let's inhale the arms up and overhead. Roll those shoulders back and down. Exhale, twist to the left gently, and then slowly frame that foot, that leg. So here for just a moment, I want you to gently rock side to side. And pause in stillness. Take an inhale, create the length in the spine, drop, bring the head in line with the spine, right? We're here in length. We're not dumping our heads down. Our heads weigh almost 15 pounds. So that's a lot of pressure on our neck. So here we'll keep the shoulders back and down, keep lifting the heart through. The kneecap and the toes are reaching up to the ceiling, and close your eyes. And breathing here into this gentle twist. Nice, deep, connected breaths. But it doesn't matter if you come down 1/8 of an inch. It doesn't matter if your body's draped over your leg. Wherever you land is where you are in this pose. See if you can slow and deepen your breath a little bit more. Notice
Christina?
your lower. Yes.
I'm having right SI pain. It's a chronic thing that I always have.
You're having what?
The right SI?
Oh yeah. In this pose?
Yes.
Okay, this is your pose then. So have the legs straight out. So if anybody's hip is, if anything's bothering you, you can get this pose with the legs straight out and not in a straddle, right? The knee still down, and you can fold here, Rosemary, and gently rock side to side. Does that feel better?
Yeah, it feels better.
Okay, good. And then if it's available for you, you can place your right palm on the outside of the left ankle and come into a gentle twist that way. Does that feel better?
Yeah, I don't reach my ankle, but
Oh, the calf, whatever. Yeah, the calf. Yeah. Does that feel better in that gentle twist?
yes.
Okay, good.
Thank
All
you.
right. Oh, thank you for asking. Everyone else, everyone right here, we're closing our eyes and we're holding, right? We're allowing the release to happen in the hip, in the lower back, in the hamstring, which causes our hips and lower back to be tight. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Slowly begin to press the palms into the mat and lift yourself up tall. Roll the shoulders up and back and down. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, bring the body back to center. And then we will inhale the arms up and overhead. And we exhale, bring our bodies over the right knee this time. So Rosemary, you can do that here too. You can come into this twist with the leg in front. Take an exhale, frame that right bent knee. Roll the shoulders back and down, draw that navel in, take an inhale, and shift the body to the back and begin to do circles right here. Allowing the left hip, the left glute to lift as needed. Close your eyes. See if you can slow and deepen the breath. We're working on our gentle twists, our spinal mobility and flexibility. We're working on hip releasing. We're working on stretching out the chest. The neck is in line with the spine, so we're actually strengthening our neck muscles to support our head. And the next time you're up, pause, ground into this, and then reverse the circles nice and slow. One more full time around, my friends. And we meet upright, ground, grow tall, draw the body back. All right, so from here, we lift that right leg. If the left leg straddled, we bring it in. We bring both legs long, move the fleshy parts away from the sits bones and shake it out. So clever, right? Hips and spine, and we're doing them in a combo. So fun. Love the requests. All right, from here, we will actually, let's come into a forward fold. So we'll come into our Dandasana, our staff pose. Everybody who practices with me knows I've always had I used to hate this pose, to be quite honest with you. But it's so beneficial that we must do it. So sit up nice and tall. See my shoulders, and my neck is back. So it's kind of like if we were up against a wall, and you can practice this when you were not in class. You can practice like sitting up tall and then saying, let me see if I'm sitting up tall, and come against a wall and then see if your whole back presses against the wall, and have the inner thighs together and have the kneecaps and the toes reaching up. The palms are on the mat. The elbows are bent. If they're bent, depending on the length of your arms, they're bent back. And we grow tall. Inhale, lift the head off the neck. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Draw that navel into the spine. Take an inhale again, grow tall. And when we exhale, we begin to walk the fingers forward. So listen, your stopping point could be here. That's okay. Have as much of a bend in the knees. We keep the back flat. We keep the neck in line with the spine. We keep rolling those shoulders back and down, getting a beautiful heart opening stretch here. And we pause. Again, as much of a bend in the knees as you need. Rosemary, is this okay for you? You're muted. You
My
can
right
rock.
hip is spasming. I had an injury there. I tore the gluteus medius in the TFL.
Okay. So Rosemary, just, can you sit in your Dandasana? Can you just sit here like this?
No, that's when it started.
Oh, okay. Well, then you come out of it. Can you come into your, everyone else just breathe deeply here. Rosemary, can you come into your Baddha Konasana? Does that help?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
you. So
Not a
listen,
good day.
it's okay, Rosemary. It's okay. Thank you for asking. See how we always have to ask questions so we can bring the pose to us. And again, sometimes that pose is not for us today. Sometimes that pose, we can have it. Sometimes we can take it. And some days we just can't. So honor your body wherever you're at today, because tomorrow could be different. Okay, here, gently sway side to side. And Rosemary, you can rock side to side too, really like getting movement in the spine and the hips. And again, hips, hamstrings, lower back. And guess what else? It affects our shoulders too. And it affects our necks and it affects our calves. Because guess what? It's all connected. Pause in stillness. Take a deep inhale, fold a little more if that's available. And then walk yourself up nice and slow. Roll those shoulders back and down. Shake out those legs. So this time we will bend into the left knee and then allow the left knee to come down. And if it feels better for you to have that right leg straight, you're still going to get the benefits of the twist and the hip opener without compromising anything, right? And if it's available, straddle it out. So that left sole of the foot and the inside, move the fleshy parts away. And then inhale the arms up and overhead, grow tall. And exhale, twist to the right. Keep the right knee and the right toes lifted. Frame your right foot. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lift to that heart through between the shoulders. And then just hang out here for a moment. Close your eyes. What are you feeling? Where are you feeling it? Breathe deeply here. Breathe into the lower back. Breathe, right? We're in a little twist here. So when you breathe deeply, you're actually right here. We're giving our internal organs a gentle massage, a little wringing out. And then if it feels good for your body, gently rock side to side. Nice, deep, connected breaths. Pause in stillness. See if you fold a little bit more. Have as much of a bend in that knee. If you need a bend, take it. Just close your eyes and breathe and release. Inhale life force energy and exhale out everything and anything that does not serve you. Rosemary, if you want to take the left palm and place it on the outside of the right ankle to get a little bit more of a twist, you can do that. With the palms framing the right leg. And if you'd like to sway gently side to side again to release a little bit more. When you rock side to side, can you feel, we have 3 hamstrings. Can you feel each one getting a gentle stretch? Close the eyes and bring your awareness to the back of your legs. And then pause in stillness once again. Breathing deeply. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Press the palms into the mat and slowly, gently walk yourself up. Roll those shoulders up and back and down and come back to center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, twist left, frame that left foot, sit up tall. Again, shoulders are back and down. Draw that navel in, take an inhale, and exhale, shift the body back, and then draw it down over that left bent knee and up through center. Allow the left glute to lift as needed. Close your eyes. Try to slow down the movement and deepen the breath. And the next time you find yourself upright, ground the sits bones into the mat, grow tall. Take a deep inhale and reverse the circles nice and slow. One more full rotation around wherever you're at. And we will meet sitting tall. Take an inhale, come back to center. Draw that left knee up, extend it long, have the right knee leg made it, and shake it out. Okay, bring the knees into the chest. Sit up nice and tall, hug them in. Grow tall, shoulders down, tuck the chin, close your eyes, and rock side to side. How do your hips and lower back feel now? And pause in stillness. Slowly, gently, safely come onto your backs. Draw those knees into the chest. Rock side to side. All right, one more spinal move here. So we'll place the soles of the feet on the mat. We will walk our feet out mat distance. Bring the arms out to a T. Before we do anything, tuck your shoulder blades, tuck your chin, and tuck the small of the back so you're connected to the mat, the small of the back. Bring the navel in. Actually, let's work our core a little bit. Draw that navel into the spine, like you're pushing the spine into the mat a little bit more. Maybe you feel that activation. Maybe you don't yet, but just set your intention there so that you're engaging the deepest part of your core. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Engage your inner thighs and engage your core. And when you exhale, lower the knees to the right. Inhale, slowly lift the knees up to center. Exhale, lower the knees to the left. Windshield wipers. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And this time when you exhale right, pause. Close your eyes and gaze over to the left. Option to extend that left arm overhead with the palm facing up. Left arm is pressed into the mat. Energetically, you can shift that left glute to the left heel to give that left side body more of a opening, more of a stretch. We're tapping into the muscles in our hips. We're tapping into the muscles that support our spine. We're creating spine mobility and flexibility here. Close your eyes, breathe deeply. Slow and deepen your breath a little bit more here. Let the shoulders melt into the mat. Release the hips heavy here. Anything that you're holding on to, release into the mat. Relax the muscles in your face. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth slowly, keeping the eyes closed. Bring the arm out to a T if you took it overhead. Bring your gaze to center. Take a deep inhale, engage the inner thighs and the core, and slowly, gently draw the knees back up to center. Retuck your shoulder blades, tuck the chin, and tuck the small of the back. Tuck that tailbone so the small of the back is connected. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, slowly lower the legs, the knees to the left. We'll windshield wiper a couple times. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left, and pause. Gaze to the right, close those eyes. Option to extend that right arm overhead with the palm facing up. The arm is resting on the mat. Energetically, you can move that right glute closer to the heel to create more of a length in the side body here. Let's just let it all go right here. Release the hips, feel them heavy. Maybe you feel when you release the hips, you get more of a twist in that right torso. Let the shoulders melt into the mat and release all the muscles in your face. And just breathe deeply. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Keep your eyes closed. Draw that right arm out to a T if you took it overhead. Slowly bring your closed eye gaze back to center. On your next inhale, engage the core and the inner thighs and slowly draw them back to center. Pausing here for a moment, pressing the small of the back into the mat, and then slowly draw the knees into the chest. Squeeze them in right here. If you can, grab onto the opposite arms and just let the clasped hands or the hands and clasp and squeeze those knees in stillness. Relax the shoulders. Bring your awareness to the lower back or to the back and just feel it pressed into the mat. Feel that slight tuck of the tailbone. Feel the breath pressing against the thighs. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Slowly, gently release those legs coming into our Shavasana. So your knees can stay bent with your feet walked out mat distance and splay the knees in to support your lower back. Or you can extend the legs long. You can put a pillow or a blanket under the knees. That helps support the lower back. Bring the arms out wide wherever your lower body lands in Shavasana. Palms are facing up. Tuck your shoulder blades, tuck your chin. Make sure the small of the back is connected to the mat. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, relax all the muscles in your face. Allow the shoulders to melt into the mat. Feel the back side of the body getting heavier with each breath cycle. And just let go for a few precious moments into your Shavasana. Staying just as you are, begin to deepen the breath in the body. Roll your ankles and your wrists and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently bring one knee in at a time, hugging them back into the chest, rocking side to side, giving that lower back, the outer glutes, a nice massage. And when you're ready, pause in stillness, roll over to the most comfortable side, curled up into a tiny little ball. Keeping the eyes closed, just savoring the sensation of peace and calm and quiet. And ready, take the opposite palm and slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Prayer hands at heart center, slight bow of the forehead in reverence to your practice. Breathe in quiet. In this state of quiet and relaxation, we breathe in the willingness to experience all that life has to offer. Its beauty, its grief, its joy, and its pain. We breathe it in, we let the experience happen around us and within us so that we can deepen and widen our own ability to participate in life. And may it be so. The divine light within me truly bows and honors to the divine, brilliant light within you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, my friends.
Namaste.
Namaste. Mary, I want to check in with you.
Yes, I'm here. I just kept everything fairly slow, modified as needed, bowed out gently as needed, and just really tried to be responsive. I appreciated the slowness with which you did everything, so thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You also might want to try yin yoga.
Yin yoga?
Yin yoga. Yin yoga, we hold poses with pillows and blankets supported
Right.
in poses, and we hold them for minutes at a time.
That sounds interesting, yeah. So I'll look for that on the schedule. Thank you.
And yoga and meditation also.
Okay, thank you.
Those are great classes for you. Rosemary, I'm giving you a virtual hug, my friend. Okay. How is everybody feeling? Does anyone?
Good, really good. Thank you very much. It was excellent.
Hips, right? The bearers, the hips hold memory and emotions of our whole lives. Isn't that amazing? Our hips. And then combine that with twists. Such a beautiful release. Also, Mary, I wanted to say, and I know Nancy put things in the chat for you, but we have a guide, Ravina, and she actually has classes on arthritis. And
Okay.
yeah, so please check those classes out.
I will.
It's Ravina. She's she's a guide. She was a nurse. And she has amazing classes. I actually listened to her 7 remedies, natural remedies last night. It was incredible. It was incredible. So yes.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a
Yes.
little twinge in my back, but I think that with a brace, I'll be fine.
Okay. And just keep breathing, right? Breathing deeply. Yes. Okay, I have to share my slides. All right, my friends. Okay. Get Set Up loves to hear your experience. You can do so on social media. You can email liz@getsetup.io. Here are other related classes. There's chair yoga. There's a lot of amazing fitness classes on our schedule. So just check it out. Here are some of my next classes. Again, I love ending the week with you on Fridays with Stretch and Destress. And then we come back on Sunday and start our week with this class. So each class is different, as you all know who practice with me. I never do the same class twice ever. I could never do that. But it's a great way to start the week. So please look at the schedule and see what looks appealing to you. Okay, after class, let's see. Oh, there we are. Sorry about that. After class, you receive notes. You receive other classes you might be interested in and an opportunity to give feedback. Your feedback means everything to me. It helps me know what your expectations are from me as your guide, because when you're on your mat, I want you to have everything you want and need from this class. So thank you for giving me feedback. And if you have a moment to give feedback after class, it's always so greatly appreciated. Get Set Up has made all these avenues available to invite your family and friends. We offer over 5 100 classes a week, and they're amazing with amazing guides. You can invite them on your desktop on the calendar. You can copy the link once you register for a class and email it to them. And you can also send it to them on their mobile device. help@getsetup.io is your email. If you would like to host an interest group, right? If there's something that you're super passionate about, let us know. We'd love to have you as a part of the team. If there's a class you would like to see on the schedule, let us know. If you would like a recording of this class, help@getsetup.io is for you. And if there is an organization or company or business that you believe aligns with the Get Set Up mission of improving and enhancing the lives of older adults, please let us know. We are trying to build our partnership so we can keep offering you everything that you want and deserve to keep living your best lives. So, my friends.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Nancy, thank you for everything. Before we go, does anybody have any other questions about the class, about any movements?
Christina, I wanted you to know that the other day in yin yoga, I have, ever since I started your classes, I've had a tightness in my the front of my left hip. And the other day in yin yoga, when we were in the Vata Konasana with the 2 feet together, and we were in that pose, when we came out of that pose, that tightness was gone and it hasn't come back. I mean, I noticed it immediately because it bothered me, but it's gone.
That's awesome. So I want you to know that last night I had I do teach 26 classes a week. So I haven't had time to get a massage. So I had my body worker. She's a body worker. She's holistic. She's very special. She came over and she was working on my body. And she's like, I've been working with her for years. She's like, I don't think I've ever felt your body so like at peace. So like the muscle fibers are so like they're easy. Like there were a couple spots that were, like we needed to work out, but my body from sitting, standing tall, she's like, you have nothing in your neck, nothing. I'm like, I think it's because every class I teach, even on my spin bike, when
How are you?
when I teach spin, I have everybody has to be tall. Nobody can hang their heads and nobody can slump their shoulders, right?
Hi.
And it makes the world of difference. Where there are issues is attachments area. So it's so funny that you say that, because these big muscle fibers that we can rub out, right? I hope you all give yourself self massage or roll on a foam roller or something. But it's those little deep muscles that attach behind our patella, right? All of that is so intricate and so delicate, right? And so if you can go in and work those little areas, makes the world of difference in your body. Yes, I know. It's amazing. So Susan, that's what happened. You had a release there, right? Probably maybe in the hip attachment area and probably your knee attachment. Yes. And the hip attachment, right? Everything kind of comes in there, and yes. So thank you for sharing that. Breath releases. Deep breathing releases. So even after class, when you're in bed, you kind of just massage around your kneecap, right? You'll feel it. You feel it. It's amazing. It's dynamic. Actually, it's very exciting. I love the body. I used to be a massage therapist. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that attachment, right? The inside here, the outside here, all those things where the IT band comes right into that attachment. And you just kind of rub it here and just do little circles and massages. Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to read these. Oh, thank you. Nancy did all these amazing things. That's great. Thank you, Nancy. Cutting. Good, Charlotte. Good. Always great to be in the yard working. Thank you, everyone. I hope to see you on Sunday. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and namaste. Dorinda, so happy to see you.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.